All right. Hey, Descent. Yeah, we're having a hard time launching with the D Hazel deck. Let's see what it can do with a normal run. But yeah, this has been Earthsong seems arguably just bad. Apply 2 days on turn 1, doesn't really matter. We'll go with Stoneforge Greaves in this case. Well, yeah, I mean, the issue is that every character comes with its own dice manipulation. And this character's dice manipulation is just pretty awful. It's like a conditional manipulation where you can end up losing dice from it if you don't play it properly, which is unfortunate. Let's see. This is going to give me back a 2, which I don't want. Having the 6 is a little awkward in general, because we don't quite have a kill with Rock Slide, right? Maybe we do. Hazel isn't that bad normally, if I'm being honest. It looks like we just do this. Other Hazel decks have been pretty straightforward. I think this one though is underpowered, maybe intentionally. We haven't played that many of the D decks, so it's possible that that's just like the nature of the beast. We'll take a 6 because we're going to block up. And I guess we'll take a 4 as well. That's interesting, Doppel. I have yet to lose with the fire guy, which is not to say that I don't agree. But, okay, so if we... 2 5s doesn't get the kill. So I think we have to... I think we have to block this turn. Well, we only have to block once. So I guess we can do this, because we had the delayed block. The power is helping a little. I disagree, Illustrious. I think that it's not a matter of necessarily... like strategy. I think there are certain mechanics that work better for them, but like largely increase countdown, get lots of dice is like the fire guy's thing. And the earth guy is, yeah, a slightly more odd one. Deal 6 damage, gain 1 power. This seems like it would go really well with Bless. Yeah, I think this could work. And we could do 2 power for every use of it. It's interesting. We'll try it. We'll try going for like a power scaling deck. And then we like this middle route. Gaia's Wrath is free. Except when it's not. It is good, but yeah, it is not quite as free as no, I couldn't have. With 2 2s and a 1, I could not have. I believe that's what we had last turn, was 2 2s and a 1, and there's no way to get to a 6 from that. I don't believe. 3 by 2. One into 2 is 4. 2 into 4 is 6. So yeah, no, you're right. You are correct. Let's see. Can we just get the kill with Gaia's Wrath here? So this turns this into a 2? Into a 4? How did that turn that into a 4? Does 2 guys rats get the kill? Yes, they do. Okay. I did not expect that to be a 5 and a... I guess that was a 4. Glimmer. We don't really have any dice cycling, so I don't think that's useful. +4 damage to the front enemy. Return die with -3. Pulverize might help. Yeah, I think Pulverize helps. Deal 2x damage to front enemy. Yeah, Pulverize is good. Lets us get our high numbers back down again into position. So in Lustrous, it will give me the ability to utilize Earth Song more. Because the problem is we don't always get to use Earth Song, and sometimes reducing it is good. And we get a little bit of damage on the side. I think it's going to work out. We'll see. Okay, we'll try a fire card. I've heard that there's scaling in them that are hills. Hemorrhage for some rupture? I do like hemorrhage. Seeing these all be lobies is unfortunate. On a 3, roll 1s and 2s. Or Kindle, roll a 5 and a 6 with a 2. On a 6, roll 2. This Kindle could be good. Kindle is dice manipulation. I think we roll these, though. Try and find something better. Deal X damage, apply 1 rupture. Deal 2 damage. It is dice multiplication. Deal 2 damage, increase by 4 for each dice spent. This requires a lot of dice to be useful. So it's not great. When Radiant reaches 10, roll 3 dice. Yeah, I don't think we use any of these. I think Kindle was the right choice. Let's see. Man, you're really in a FOMO mood today in Lustrous. you're so fatalistic. Let's see. So I like this upgrade. Yeah, we'll grab that. I don't necessarily see how Kindle could have had us go infinite, though. I will say that doesn't track with me. Should have played the power first. That was a bit of an error. And should have played the rupture first. Okay, I actually think there's something here, though. So you pulverize your 4s into 2s. Rupture. Okay, I don't know. There's something here. Still working on it. Still workshopping it, but... Turn this into a 3, which we can't then use again. This does 8. Sadly, we don't have a good defense thing. I'm sure there are infinites. But wait, we can turn this into a 3 and then we can still charcoal dagger it. Okay. We still take some damage here. Well, I'm not going to take any damage, but that wasn't perfect, but I see something happening here. Is it perfect? No, but I actually think Charcoal Dagger is kind of interesting with the way that it plays with Pulverize. And I like that Pulverize is free actions. On Depleted, gain 1 force. That seems hard. Onslaught. Deal X damage if mark on target, return the dice with -1 value. If we had a mark enabler, that could be pretty interesting. Things that return dice feel really good to us. I kind of need a defensive card, though, I think. Spring into action. You roll an odd, you gain blank. On turn 1, you can gain power from it. Force of Nature, evens just become blank. This is pretty flexible. And we can gain quite a bit out of it. Deal 6 damage, roll a dice on a 6. Sacred Shimmer. There's no way that the right path forward is another attack. Also, Twitch just ate your essay. Thank God for that. Praise be. Thank you, Twitch, for this kindness. Spring into action I'll take. I guess the other one was just more flexible, but 10th spell applies daze is pretty good. Let's grab a shard though. I think we like more rupture. Ooh. Odds on the first turn gain 3 power is pretty interesting. But odds always do double block is pretty damn good. I feel like what we need right now is more defense. So I'm, as weird as this looks, I'm going to do that as our play. And I think Charcoal Dagger's hanging around for a minute here, at least. So let's do that. I think that turn 1 thing just activates turn 1, no dice required. Really? It looks like it did. Yeah, I think you're right. Interesting. Okay, so. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. So now what we do is we do this. Then we get Pulverize. Pulverize. Charcoal Dagger. Charcoal Dagger. That's a good first turn. I'm not saying that it's like anything to write home about, but like I don't think our roll was that exceptional. We'd rather have a 4. I like stacking turn 1 effects on Hazel. The other upgrades for spring into action is your... I like stacking turn 1 effects on Hazel. The other upgrade for spring into action is my go-to. So you don't like making it better, though. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy X times. Spirit Arrow seems very good with our power scaling that we're doing right now. I do like Earthbane. Or Transfigure, but I think Spirit Arrows. So the problem with rupturing first... Doppel, is that Pulverize returns the dice. Charcoal Daggers does not. So turning our 4s into 2s and then doing it works. Like, Charcoal Dagger is awkward for us. And we may not end up using it. We're not going to be rolling a lot of dice, so the Shard looks good here. Like, I think long-term, Charcoal Dagger... In fact, I think short-term, Charcoal Daggers gets replaced by Spirit Arrows. Where we can use Pulverize to feed our Spirit Arrows. More power on Gaia or more spells? I think more power on Gaia, unquestionably. Yeah, we want to get that scaling going. I think getting Spirit Arrows to hit 5 times, though, first is more beneficial, because we already have a little bit of power scaling. So I think that having this be usable with up to a 5... I guess we're not going to use it with big numbers, though, so maybe we can hold off. Yeah, so let's make Gaia's better. We could also unlock a slot. We would benefit a lot from another slot right now. Let's do more power on Gaia's, and then we'll get a slot next. Because I don't think we're missing much with Charcoal Dagger. Choose and gain a void spell. Choose and gain a defense spell, or choose and gain an attack spell. Spring into action I'm okay with. When we need block. So let's look at a void spell. See if we can get something that's dark arts. Or that's dice manipulation. Gain 6 blocks, roll a Vex dice. Dark Star. Autocast on attack. Spells cast deal X damage. You've had Dark Star before. Dark Arts. Apply 2 Rupture. Increase Rupture by 2 this combat. I think we roll these. Invoke Mana was pretty interesting last time. I think Invoke Mana is what this deck needs. If Omniscience was potency, I'd be interested, but I think Invoke Mana. Getting 5s is a little tricky for us, but Grim Right. Apply 4 mute to another spell. Yikes. But you gain power and fortify. Grimright seems very dangerous. I think it's Invoke Mana. And then as soon as we get some more slots, we'll be happy. All right, Plant Boss. Yeah, so we can't make more 6s as a side note. So wait, so if we need an odd number, we can toss the 5 into this and we still have an odd number, but it's less block then. So okay, so I think we do that. Then I think I pulverize. We get back a 2 when we do this, but this turns into a 6. But then we lose our... Okay, I think I need to block up. I need to be chilly. Can you stack mute charges? If yes, that may be a good spell with irrestorable charges. I don't think you got to target where the mute charges went. Otherwise, that would have been an interesting idea, for sure. We can see what Spirit Arrows does first. If it hits the front one, we could have skipped this. You broke my pulverize. We are very susceptible to broken, as a side note. You probably can target it if it doesn't specify it's random. I haven't tried, though. It's an interesting idea. We don't need to stun it, so let's save that for when it's more useful. Yeah, we don't have a lot of dice, so things that require dice, oh, great. I saved it so that then later it could do that. Fantastic. All right. Let's see. We got something cooking here, for sure. I think we scaled our power enough that we can just blow the dude up. All right. Okay, at least we have a run on our hands. More than I can say about the last 2 attempts. Each turn apply 2 ignite to a random spell. Receive 3 weak. I think it's ignite to a random spell. We need more dice. We can't say no to more dice. All right, Scorched Desert. Ah, and the twins. In a long line of... Let's see, do we want an event? We're going to come up here. We can get 2 with a... Let's go over here and let's get as much money as we can. I don't know which Spirit Arrows option is better. If we're going to keep rolling Pulverize, I think being able to do it twice might be better. But I'm not sure. Yeah, there's going to be some unpredictability in Lustrous. We'll leave it at that, right? Hold on, we need to do things first. Let him cook. We're very lacking in block still. And Spirit Arrows only being usable 1 time is a little rough. I should have recognized that and used Charcoal Dagger first. The extra charge on Spirit Arrows is technically more damage, but it does take an extra dice. Yeah, right now we're very dice poor. That's our... So, okay. So this is one of those combining times where we could technically make a 6, but it's not going to be very fun. I think we put the 3 and the 2 into Rupture. And then we just Spirit Arrows for 3 and wish that it was enough. Technically, maybe we could have gotten like one more damage from putting that one somewhere else, but... Okay, a lot of vexage. I should pulverize this die first, I think. Then we'll do that. Okay. The lighting yourself on fire thing, I'm sure there are times when it's really amazing, but it's a little annoying at the moment. If marked 8 rupture. I don't think any of these work. Infuse potency we like. This is dice. Now we're dicing with dice. But getting the ability to use it early on is going to be a little rough. But I think it is what we're looking for. Invoke mana maybe can help, but we're putting a lot into those two. Countdown? We're doing no countdown at the moment. We heard you like dice, so we put dice on your dice so you can dice while you dice. Sounds about right on target. Let's see. Attack spell gains +4 attack this combat. We're scaling with power, so this is like basically like 4 power each time you use it, but it's really slow. I think Odd Cascade is the best option. Well, that's not any 6s, is it? Good thing we can mint some. I make this a 4, and then I use the last one here, and then that turns it back into a 3. I think I might have just done nothing there, but that's okay. So here's the hard part. So I want to pulverize, but I don't really... Maybe I'm saving myself damage in the long run by pulverizing. All right. Everybody must die. That's the... That's the goal here. Oh, really? We're 1 off there? Alright, we got it, but that was annoying. Enemies that light us on fire are going to be super fun with our also lighting ourselves on fire. Somebody said for Solidify, 2 barrier, twice a turn. You need a lot of dice to make this work, though. I think that's the problem with it. If we made the countdown smaller, we could get 2 barrier here and there. At some point, we may have more dice, but I feel like we're a long way off. Deplete other spell. Deal 3 damage to front enemy hit once for each charge removed. I'll grab Solidify, but I don't think it's what we're looking for. Great. We have a random attack and we have Thornsy enemies. Fantastic. Probably shouldn't have hit him, because if... Huh. This seems like greed going for that one, so I'm gonna chill. We might need this now. We're immediately gonna lose 2 block, but so we're gonna pulverize. We're taking damage here. I don't think there's any way around it. Alright, and then we just have to do that and then take 10 more. Can we get... we'll use these. I think we can save ourselves quite a bit of pain this way. Okay, that was pretty bad, though. The other options were bad, though, in Lustrous. I agree it's hurting us, but yeah, the other options were not great. 6 for 2 power with so power. I'm trying to decide if so power... So, in total, if you put... We just don't have the dice for it. Return a dice with +2 value. So we can get our 1s and our 2s up. Nurture's interesting. I wish we could... Oh, we can remove... We can get rid of Earthsong? I thought this one used to be locked in previous versions of the game. Gosh. Maybe we just move away from that and we just grab Nurture instead. Seems arguably just better. We have 1 less use on it, but... I didn't realize you could replace these, honestly. It's very interesting. Once upon a time, they were locked in for the run. Yeah, all the complaining I'm doing, and you think that I liked it? Has gain 2 block, increased by 1 for each spell cast since last use. Kind of interesting. But I'll grab that, I guess. Well, hopefully we survive this elite. This is not going to be a good elite for us, as a side note. What do we want here? I guess we want a 5. Fun. That's a big set of hits we got coming in this time. I don't know that there's... So I can block for 12? I guess that's what we have to do. Oh, I can't because I only have one spring into action. All right, well. That's exciting. We are in trouble, for sure. We are in trouble. Because I don't think we're killing everybody with one spirit arrows on this one. Hate to disappoint, but I'm thinking we might be able to kill this front guy. That's my current best guess at what we should be doing. Like, I think I have to kill him to stand any chance. It's not pretty. That's for sure. Yep. That's pretty not pretty. I don't think there's any way we could have gotten around that one. Whew. Damn. This Hazel deck is something to behold. Rest in pepperonis. Dang. I mean, some bad decisions were made there, but like, yowza.